So I'm going to be representing NIBIB, which is the National Institutes of Health Institute. So the thing at NIH is, as you probably know, we fund a lot of great biomedical research. And this work is done through a lot of biomedical science experts, about 10,000 of us within 27 institutes. And the problem becomes that when each of us wants to work in multiple areas or want to explore what science needs to be funded or not funded, we have to reach out and find experts within our community. And usually it gets to be difficult and almost impossible. And even though there are large databases that are present at NIH which are supposedly expected to help us, most of us walk away from them because they don't work for us. So the approach that almost all of us use, 95% of the 10,000 people at NIH use, is the standard old way of word of mouth. But if you consider the number of employees at NIH, the number of experts at NIH, and across HHS space, I mean, it's kind of impossible that a word of mouth is going to give you the efficient answer. So you might be looking for Einstein, but you might find somebody else. And the question is, how do you find the right Einstein? So the representative person I'm going to use is Rosemary, who is one of our program officers. And she came to me one day and she asked me, she wanted to find an expert in Ebola. And so I said, okay, I mean, I don't have a clue about it other than what I read on CNN and New York Times, but I know somebody else who can find that person for you. So that might reach out to my second contact, and that contact reached out to a third, and so on, till that we found a subject matter expert. And basically that subject matter expert contacted back to the pipeline of flow of information, till finally Rosemary had her information. But I propose to you that this is not very smart. I mean, in this day, when we can control the Mars rover using a smartphone, why are we not exploring a solution like that, where a person who has a need can find a person directly? And that's what TEAK proposes to do. When we did our interviews at the initial part of HHS Ignite, our users, or the people we wanted to work with, suggested they would like to see features like what is there in commonly used tools like Google, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Yelp. And so we worked within the HHS Ignite platform, and what we did is we basically built a very focused-in atmosphere where we said we're going to utilize existing databases within NIH. We're going to filter the data so that we provide accurate results, because at the end of the day, the subject matter expert has to be the right one. And HHS Ignite allowed us to build a usable prototype within the 3-month period. So this is the video of how it works. So here, Rosemary is typing in the word Ebola. And then when it returns to the top 10 experts within NIH who can help her in that space. She clicks on hemorrhagic fever. It finds out the top 4 experts within NIH who can help her. She clicks on the top 1, and it tells her what are the expert areas for that particular person. So that's Patricia Rapik. And she can go ahead and email Patricia, and boom, TEAK gives her the answer back. So the next steps that you're focused on is basically cleaning up based on wants and needs from our interviews. We want to start adding Yelp-like features where basically I can add in features saying I was at HHS Ignite, people can reach out to me. We want to make it available HHS-wide and integrate additional databases. We'd like to thank Nick Weber, Juliana Cyril, and the HHS Ignite leaders. And this is our team. Thank you.